But I'm going to look into this guy, and I'm going to check this out. We're going to have somebody from Akron, one of our recovery agents from up toward Akron, Ohio, one of our bail agents is going to come up tonight, probably. I'm working on that right now.
Oh, nice.
And here's the thing. These people can get shit done for you, William. And I don't have to be nowhere near it, because I know you don't trust me, but I can put you in the right direction for the good of the people. I don't want nothing out of it. If it's true what you're saying.
It is. I can guarantee that.
And that guy is doing this to kids. Yes, 1,000%. Whether we hate each other, whether we fight each other, what it is, we all stand for the right reasons on that. And I will 1,000% do anything and everything in our resources and our abilities and in my power to help you. I don't want nothing out of it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I appreciate you for doing the right thing. If that's what it is. I mean, I understand that there's also trolling. I don't know this guy, but if he is a pedophile, this guy, I did bust a guy in Ohio once before like this, something similar to this. As a matter of fact, it's on my Facebook. He was talking to a 14-year-old. I went to the 14-year-old's home, and the guy was in Ohio.
Do you not realize that I've already been investigated by police, FBI, and detectives as well, and that nothing can be done to me because they've already looked into everything and they know what's going on? Here's the thing though, dude. Right now, at this point, I'm untouchable. And you want to know why I'm untouchable? Because I have evidence to show that my family tried to get the police involved to go after William and them for what they were doing. So if the police do try to come after me, I could turn around and sue their fucking asses. Because I have more proof on them than the trolls do on me. I'd love to see the DA try to come after me on that one. They won't, because they know damn well that me versus the Akron PD, I would win that one in a fucking heartbeat. Like, come on, dude. My family tried calling for help over 113 fucking damn times. And here's the thing. I'm not worried about it because I know damn well I'm untouchable. Because like I said, the police don't want to fuck with me because they know they fucked up. They failed my fucking family. My family reached out for help over 113 motherfucking times for help. Explained everything that went on. My family's reached out to FBI. My family has reached out to detectives and local law enforcement, even outside help. And yet, every single fucking one of them turned my family down, left us to fend for ourselves. And my family has the proof from the very beginning to show that I've been victimized. And so have they. And it's fucked up. Like, my family legitimately tried to get the police involved to show them, hey, this is a real fucking problem with William Glory Hole and Marty and them. But yet, they refuse to fucking help.
So you guys saw at the beginning of the video of this guy supposed to be like a bounty hunter. So I guess William Glory and them was talking to this bounty hunter guy or whatever like that. And you guys heard what he said. He said he's going to look into it and take this very seriously. And most likely probably lock Cyrax up in jail. So I guess we can sit back and see what this guy's going to do to Cyrax. You know, if they're going to really look into it in Ohio and have Cyrax arrested for this, on what he did. Y'all heard what Cyrax says. Same old excuse, saying that, you know, I got evidence to prove that my family's been victimized and stuff like that. Well, let me just say this. Because I know you said that the police has been over there like over 113 times. Wow. But you saying that your family's been the victims? That may be true on what you said right there. Your parents are the victims because of you, Cyrax, because of your mess. Remember? You got your family into this mess. And I know damn well Sally and Ed had blamed you for that. I know they blamed you. I know they cursed you out for the shit you got them into, because this is your mess, Cyrax, not theirs. They wasn't the ones that was they did not make no videos calling out Marty and Ed and arguing with the trolls. No. You did, Cyrax. You challenged these people to come to your house. Your parents didn't. So your parents are the victims, but not you, Cyrax. No. Even though your parents should have enough brains, if they have enough guts to put you out, especially Sally. Sally doesn't want to put you out because she know you're the problem. She know you're the problem. Ed, I don't know what to say about Ed. Ed must not don't have nowhere else to go. Otherwise, he would have done left. Because if I was Ed, I would have told Sally. And you know what? It's not good for a man, especially for a stepdad, to try to make a parent, especially a mother or grandmother, a stepdad, to tell a mother or grandmother that you need to make a decision on what you're going to do with your child. Either kick them, either put them out, or I'm gone. And usually you don't want to put yourself in something like that. You know, you don't want to make a mother or grandmother choose over their child. That's just wrong to do. But in Ed's situation, he's not wrong if he tells Sally, either you get rid of Cyrax or I'm out of here. And he's not wrong if he tells Sally that, or if he had told her that. Ed's not wrong for that, because Ed is sitting there fighting another grown man's battle. Because I'm gonna tell you one goddamn thing: if I was Ed, and if I was the stepdad, you know, if I was Cyrax's stepfather, and I was dealing with the crap that Cyrax was bringing in our life, yeah, I would have told Sally, either kick this mother crucker out the house, or I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna keep putting up with this. This kid here, this goblin right here, has messed up our life. He's been arguing with people at night. He argued with people around 12 or 1 o'clock at midnight, keeping us up. You go in there and you yell at him to keep it down. He's always being hard-headed. We tell him to stay off the internet, and he continues on being hard-headed. Cyrax continues to be hard-headed. He doesn't want to listen to me. He doesn't want to listen to you, Sally. So you make a pick. Either kick this mother crucker out, or I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do if I was Ed. I would make Sally choose. I would make her pick. Because you're over there, you guys, you know, Cyrax, you bringing all these people over here, doing something to our vehicles, having drones, having paint drop on top of our roof, having random people knocking on our door, having the police come over to our house over 113 times. No, I'm done, Sally. I'm out of here. I'm not going to keep putting up with this. Either kick Cyrax out or I'm gone. But apparently Ed can't do that, though, because apparently Ed probably don't have nowhere to go. He probably, you know what I'm saying? He probably just leeching off of Sally. He's probably leeching off of her. But because otherwise he would have done been left. I know I would have left. I would have done left. I'd have found me a 1-bedroom apartment. I'd have found me a cheap 1-bedroom apartment or a cheap 1-bedroom house somewhere down there in Ohio. I would have moved out of there. I'd have told Sally, you deal with this mother crucker. Because We've been dealing with this for 8 years and nothing has changed. Enough is enough and it's time for a change. Either kick Cyrax out or I'm out of here. You make your choice, Sally. Well, he doesn't have anywhere to go. This guy's 34 years old. This guy's about 34, 35 years old. He's a grown man. I'm tired. Why should we have to keep fighting for his battles all the time? He brings this on himself. He hard-headed. He don't want to listen. He keeps getting on the internet. He keeps challenging these people to come to his house. He keeps feeding into the trolls BS. And it's screwing up our life, Sally. That's what I would have said if I was Ed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have said. I would have left, man. If I was living with a woman like Sally, and she's got like a grandson or son or whatever that, and he's bringing all this drama to our house, having people shoot up our house and having paint drop. No, I'd have left. I'd have gave her a choice. Get rid of this mother crucker, or I'm out of here. I'm just gonna, trying to make it out the best way I can, because I can't deal with this. I'd rather just be out on my own. And you know what? Ed's not wrong if he says that. He's not wrong for that, because Cyrax is in the wrong for bringing all this mess over there. Cyrax is the one that brought this stuff over there. Even the police said that. Remember? There's a video on YouTube of the police breaking it down to Sally, telling Sally that you need to get rid of this mother crucker. He's bringing all the problems here. You need to get rid of him. Either get rid of him or disconnect him from the internet. And Sally like, he ain't have nowhere to go, this and that. I'm like, hey, not our problem, ma'am. Not our problem. That's what I would have said. Like, get rid of this dude, man. He's the problem. He's the reason. Get rid of this guy. Cyrax doesn't have no purpose in life. No purpose. All he wants to do is just stay home, sit around, watch TV, play on the internet all day, argue with trolls. That's all this guy do. It ain't putting no money in nobody's pocket on what he's doing. It ain't paying the rent. It ain't doing none of that. So yes, Cyrax, you is to blame for all this. And whoever this bounty hunter guy is, yeah, I hope they find you, and I hope they lock you up, bro. And I think Cyrax need to at least do a year, maybe 2 years in jail, 2 or 3 years in jail. Cyrax need to do hard time. Maybe that'll be a wake-up call for him. I think if Cyrax does time in jail, I think it'll break him. It'll break him. It'll break him. I think it'll open his eyes and he'll start seeing the real, what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because Cyrax won't survive in prison. Trust and believe that. Especially if the inmates find out what his charge is, man, they're going to beat that little goblin up, man. They're going to crush that little goblin in prison. Because Cyrax is a little short guy. I mean, you can tell he's short. He ain't going to stand a chance surviving in prison, man. He ain't going to survive in jail. He ain't. He's going to get picked on. He's going to get bullied in jail. Or Cyrax most likely going to become somebody's wife in prison, pretty much. So Cyrax is not going to make it in prison. He won't survive it. He'll become somebody's wife. And we all know that. So, yeah, man. I don't know what else to say, man. If I was Ed, I'd just move on out, man. I'd just pack my bags up and just get on out of there, though. But I know Ed wants to go there and beat the mess out of Cyrax. I mean, there was rumors that Ed punched Cyrax in the face a couple of years ago. There's a video that Ed and Cyrax had gotten a fight over Cyrax mess. You know what I'm saying? But fighting wouldn't do no good with Cyrax, though. The best thing to do is just, if I was Ed, I would just move on out. I would just move the hell on out of that area and just let Sally deal with that and tell Sally bye. But apparently Ed probably don't have nowhere else to go. He probably just leeching off of Sally's disability check. Or Sally's probably is on disability check or whatever like that. So Ed probably don't have nowhere else to go, nowhere to stay. So he's got no choice but to stay there. But that's a miserable life to live right there. Every day you gotta deal with trolls. Every day you gotta deal with cops come to your house. Man, ain't no way I can live my life like that. I told Sally, get rid of Cyrax or I'm out of here. Because this is ridiculous. Come on now, 8 or 9 years dealing with this. Come on now, the cops is not taking us seriously. You don't see what's going on here? This guy's the problem. Get rid of this guy. No, I don't want to get rid of him. He's my only child. I'll feel wrong if I throw him. No, Cyrax need to get a taste of the streets out there. He need to get a taste of reality out there for him to wake up. Y'all need to show Cyrax better than you can tell him. But I know it's not up to Ed. It's up to Sally. Because I know if Sally's gone, Ed ain't taking Cyrax with him. Ed going to be like, hell no, I'm not taking you with me, man. You're not going to bring all them trolls with me. You deal with them trolls on your own. You're not going to ruin my life like you already did. You ruined my life. You ruined Sally's life. You know what I'm saying? Cyrax don't seem to understand that he think he's the only one hurt. But bro, you end up hurting you end up hurting your parents, bro. Your parents getting clowned on social media, and you don't feel embarrassed and shame about that. It's bad enough that these people know where you live at, and they be throwing things at your house. And now you got people clowning your parents, bro, and you don't feel no shame and no embarrassment about that, Cyrax? You don't feel embarrassed about that? You know, a 34-year-old man still living with his parents and having his own parents fight his own battles? The mess that you created, Cyrax? You supposed to be a man. You supposed to handle your own problems, though, but yet you having your own parents stand in front of you. You supposed to be a grown man. You talk all that tough talk on social media, on the internet, and you hide behind your parents. You want to hide behind the cops because you can't handle the heat no more. It's too much for you. Well, you know what they say, when you knock at the devil's door, this is what you get, Cyrax. You've been knocking on the devil's door way too long, and hey, this is what you get when you knock on the devil's door. Anyway, peace.